ॐ शिवो नामासि स्वधितिस्ते पिता नमस्ते अस्तु मां माहिंसीः निवर्तयामयायुषे अन्नाध्याय प्रजननाय रायस्पोषाय सुप्रजास्तवाय सुवीर्याय स्वाहा. See the bhavarth of this mantra. This is the last mantra, Tritiyo Adhyaya. Yeah, this is the last mantra of third chapter of Yajurveda. Very, very beautiful message by Paramatma. Maharishi Dhanand Saraswati ji writes, कोई भी मनुष्य मंगलमय सबकी पालना करने वाले परमेश्वर की आज्ञा पालन के बिना संसार व परलोक के सुखों को प्राप्त होने को समर्थ नहीं होता. For people who cannot understand Hindi, I am trying to translate in English. Maharishi says, कोई भी मनुष्य, nobody in this world can ever attain sukh, can ever attain happiness and bliss in this janma as well as in the next janma without following the instructions of Paramatma given in the Vedas. Koi bhi manushya. So this is a rule. This is a rule of Paramatma that nobody can attain happiness without Paramatma. So the question obviously that will rise is how many people are so many people are happy, so many billionaires are there, millionaires are there, and now Elon Musk is going to become a trillionaire. So many people are happy without Paramatma. They do not know what is Vedas also. They do not follow the instructions of Vedas. So without following Vedas, how they are happy? That question would definitely arise inside everybody. Before answering to that question, I will complete this mantra bhavartha. Just a second. So Paramatma says further, न कदापि किसी मनुष्य को नास्तिक पक्ष को लेकर ईश्वर का अनादर करना चाहिए. Nobody must become a Nastik. Nobody must become an atheist. Because an atheist person will do another of Paramatma. Another means he will not accept the existence of Paramatma. And that itself is another to Paramatma, insult to Paramatma. So कोई भी मनुष्य कदापि, when at no point of time one must become a Nastik, one must not become an atheist at any point of time. And further the mantra says, जो नास्तिक होकर ईश्वर का अनादर करता है उसका सर्वत्र अनादर होता है. If we are a Nastik and we insult Paramatma, the insult happens only to us. Us means we Jivatma. So that we must understand. Paramatma ka in reality there is no insult to Paramatma. The reality is the insult happens to us, ourselves. इससे सब मनुष्यों को आस्तिक बुद्धि से ईश्वर की उपासना करनी योग्य है. दिस इज अ वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट स्टेटमेंट. आस्तिक बुद्धि से ईश्वर की उपासना करना है. What is the meaning of astik buddhi? To understand the existence of Paramatma and also to accept the existence of Paramatma. Astik buddhi se, intellectually understanding the existence of Paramatma by following the various pramanas mentioned in the Vedas. And then one must accept Paramatma, and after accepting the existence of Paramatma, we must do upasana. Mere doing Agnihotra, mere doing Brahma Yajna, just because my father is doing, just because somebody else is doing, I am also starting Agnihotra, without accepting the existence of Paramatma is not okay as per Vedas. So first is accept the existence of Paramatma. Like some people listening to some Veda mantras which says that we should not do idol worship, etc. Some people will get, they will not be able to accept the message of Paramatma, and they will say that no, I will continue to go to my temple, I will do my other worship, but I will also add Agnihotra in my worship sequence. So they will do Agnihotra also, but they will also do their other worship, which is actually called as another to Paramatma. We cannot accept any other upasana form other than what is mentioned in the Vedas. That we must clearly understand. Otherwise, what happens? It results in insult of Paramatma directly, indirectly. Thereby, the result of that insult is coming back to us only. Anyways, we are Jivatma, we must bear the result of our karmas. So, this we must understand. Very, very clear message by Paramatma. So, coming to the question that koi bhi manushya, nobody else can attain happiness without Paramatma or without following the instructions of Paramatma. How so many people are happy? So, this question we must actually in reality try to analyze. Are everybody like, I used to see a lot of, I used to see, even also, today also I see like lot of videos of millionaires and billionaires. So they will show their big houses. They'll say that I earned $100 million in 1 year. I earn. And yesterday I was seeing one interview of a person. He sold LinkedIn to Microsoft some years back. So he said I earned, I think personally I earned 3 or 4 billion US dollars to 4 billion B. So he says, okay, see, this is my house, etc., etc. So I was reflecting that are these people really happy? Is money alone giving happiness? Yes, you may show your big house, you may show everything, but inside the house, what is happening in reality? आपके पास ना सुख होगा ना शांति होगी. You will not have bliss inside your house. You will not have bhakti inside your house. उस घर के अंदर दारू चलता है, उस घर के अंदर विषय विकार चलता है, उस घर के अंदर सारे भोग चलता है और भोग हमेशा दुखी देता है. दिस वी मस्ट अंडरस्टैंड. भोग इज नॉट सुख. भोग विल गिव यू दुख. भोग्य पदार्थ is important for us, but we must understand the reason for bhog. Like, sadhya or sadhan. This money, $1 billion, $1 million are all sadhan. It is not sadhya. It is not your objective. It is your means. You have the means to do tapasya. You have $1 billion, for example. Suppose I have $1 billion. What I can do? Of course, I can do bhoga, but will that bhoga give me sukh? Yeah, it will give me definitely sukh on a temporary basis. Immediate indri sukh I will get. I'm not denying it. If I have $1 billion, I can do all kind of bhoga in this world. Definitely, it will give me sukh on a temporary basis, but later on, it will give me bhimari. It will give me parishani. It will give me tension. It will give me stress. It will give me attachment, and that attachment will give me more dukh in future. So everybody who has bhog in their life, if you go and analyze, temporary they will be happy. But here Paramatma says, कोई भी मनुष्य मंगलमय सबकी पालना करने वाले परमेश्वर की आज्ञा पालन के बिना संसार व परलोक के सुखों को प्राप्त होने को समर्थ नहीं होता. वो सुख, ये सुख, इस सुख की बात कर रहे हैं परमात्मा, जो पूर्ण सुख है, जो शांति है मन में. Like, you don't have a fear that you will lose $1 billion. I have $1 billion, but these people will always be in fear when there will be some cyber attack happening. Like yesterday I saw one news, one guy lost his lifetime savings in cyber attack. So this kind of parishaniya, hamesha we will have this fear. When my son will take over my property and leave me, throw me out of the house. So these kind of problems and parishaniya always exist because we start using the money as my own. We never have the bhavana of tena tyaktana. We never become a user. We always become a owner. If you become a owner of property, if you become a owner of a dhan, you can never get permanent shanti. If you become a user, that means you are using it to attain your final aim, which is moksha, which is finishing all your dukkha. Then it is okay. So that is the message of Paramatma. Temporary sukh everybody will get. Permanent sukh and also the sukh of next janma. Your $1 billion, your $1 million, your dhan sampatti will not give you sukh in the next life. Whereas sukh se Paramatma ki bhakti. When we do Paramatma bhakti, when we follow agya of acharya, when we start understanding Vedic dharma, when we give complete dedication, samarpan bhavana to Paramatma, and when we start living our life, not only in this life we will experience bliss, in other life, in the next life also, Paramatma is guaranteeing that you will get a very, very Sukhmaya Jivan, where you will get an opportunity to continue your tapasya in the next Janma also. You will be getting birth in such a place where your Mata Pita will already have a contact with another Acharya who is a Vedic Acharya, who is a yogi. And in that place you will take a birth. And Bachpan say, from the younger age itself, you will start understanding the Brahma Vidya secrets. Thereby, in that Janma also, in the next Janma also, Paramatma says, you will get Sukh. So we must not see life only with money. Money will give you temporary happiness for sure. Money will give you little bit of happiness, but later on it will again convert into worries and tensions and pressure and stress, and it will give you dukh. So we must try to utilize the money properly. Like, I have money. I bought a Havan Kund. I have money. I buy best ghee possible. Suppose I have crores of rupees in my bank. I will buy organic ghee. I will do a farming. I will grow my cows, and then I will take milk and I will manufacture ghee out of it, and I will also distribute to other people who are willing to do yajna, right? So this kind of service I can do. I can protect the cows. Even the cow is not giving milk, I have money to maintain that cow, so I will not sell that cow to go for cutting and meat industry. So I can do all those things if I have money. So money will give you happiness if you properly utilize it. Money will give you most dukh if you do not use money to attain your final goal. So this is the fullness of this kind of statements. We must not ever question the statements of Rishi Munis and Paramatma without understanding the full context of such statements. Extremely important Veda mantra. Om Shivo Namasi Swaditiste Pita Namaste Astu Mama Hinsihi Nivartaya Maya Yushe Annadhyaya Prajananaya Rayasposhaya Suprajastavaya Suviryaya Swaha. And lastly, these people who are millionaires, billionaires, trillionaires, they have a lot of money, they do not have any guarantee of their next birth. And Paramatma gives a very clear message that in this Janma you have wasted your life in Bhog. In next Janma you will also get Bhog only. Means you will not get human birth. You will get Bhog. You can do a Bhog in a elephant body. Elephant is a Kami Prani, right? So elephant is in Vishyavikar always. Pigs are in Vishyavikar always. So you will get that Bhog in the next Janma. You will not get intelligence. You will not get wisdom in the next Janma. So that is the final message we must understand when we understand the Vedic Dharma in whole. Thank you so much. Namaste. Om.